Real 92.3, LA's new home for hip hop and Big Boys
Big
Bankroll.
Boy.
Definitely going down, man. We got our sister in the neighborhood, man. Angie Martinez up in here. Welcome back to the neighborhood.
I love this neighborhood.
Go ahead now,
It's
man.
my favorite neighborhood.
Sure, you're right. Angie, did you always do radio like kind of by yourself? I know you got peoples.
Yeah, no, isn't that terrible?
Yeah. No, that's good.
That's good.
I don't even. You have these guys. It would be nice to have people.
But you have people you can bounce around
I have
a little
my
bit.
show. I have show producers which rotate all the time.
Right, yeah.
Shout out to Emizy. He's doing a good job so far.
So
He's
far.
good. So
So
far,
you're
he's
right.
okay.
Stay for a while.
But who knows in 6 months?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what they
somebody
say,
else.
don't buy rent.
And actually, now I have a really good digital person, Honey German, who has a big digital space.
She's amazing.
So a lot of times she'll be in the
We
room
love
now,
her.
and I could bounce. But it's one thing for people to happen to be in, and you could bounce off, and as
Right.
opposed to like a team and a squad.
Right.
I hope you appreciate yours. Oh,
So what brings you to...
yo, the disrespect.
You know,
The
Crickets on that, huh?
yeah,
just
no,
stared at you.
I definitely appreciate it.
does.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Yes.
I don't know if they appreciate me.
Of course we do.
You know what I'm
Stop
saying?
that.
Angie,
You know
they
we
would
do.
not be messing with me if I wasn't Big Boy.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
If he acts crazy and you ever want to come to New York,
Right.
I could use
Oh,
some
wow.
people.
What you talking about? You already say
Dang.
nobody's secure with you anyway.
You said 6 months.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna pack
I'ma
all their
stay
stuff
here.
up and go out to New York with you. And as soon as they land, you can be like, I got your return flight. And we
But I
taking
just
that
got
out of your moving bonus. Yeah. It's
Yeah, no, I'm
obvious,
gonna stay here.
It's obvious you're hard to work with when it comes to crew.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's
Wow.
an
You know,
obvious
when-
reason,
It
Angie, why you're
who-
alone.
Listen, it depends
Yeah.
who you ask. Some people would say that.
Right,
And then other people would say, I learned so much from her.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
goes either way. It's either it's an amazing experience and we're friends forever, or
Or
it's not.
Page 6 on Fox. What's happening over there?
I'm doing some guest appearances.
With an S on it. That was plural.
Yeah, this is like my 4th time on the show in the past month, I guess. So I
Yeah.
guess that's like once a week.
Go ahead now.
And then this week I'm doing it actually here from live from LA.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Skyping in from LA, and I'll be on tonight. And we're talking about Michael B. Jordan and the Creed premiere and
What
just that
are you
whole-
What are you talking about with Michael B.
Yeah.
Jordan and Creed 2?
Well, just his moment that he's having.
Yeah, man.
Isn't it fascinating? It's not fascinating, and amazing. People think it's like this overnight success, but he's been
It's
from
not.
That's what I tell people.
from soap operas.
It was a
to
long ass night.
It was a long ass overnight, and
Yeah.
the dope thing about him is like he's somebody who like cares about his craft, and he's worked really hard for a long time
Mm-hmm.
to get to this moment. And then some people like that, when they have this moment, they don't take it for granted. They don't get
Right.
they're not like gassed by it, or they know
Yeah.
exactly what it is. And I think he's like really appreciating it and really
have
just.
you seen Creed 2 yet?
I haven't. I'm dying to.
me
They
too.
had
I
the.
wanna
They
see
had.
it.
I'm in LA, and they just had the big premiere in New
In
York.
New York,
In New
yeah.
York.
We told them to make sure that they did it when you weren't there.
I figured that you
Yeah.
had something to do with that.
That's the influence that we have on Creed too.
Big, as much as you love me and I love you, sometimes I feel like you're a hater a little bit.
Oh, wow.
You should.
No, she didn't.
I love how you look back at you should.
No, you know why? Because it almost sounded like you said big. Like big, like you were talking about me.
I was.
going, oh, she was
She
talking about
did.
me.
She did.
Oh,
She
okay.
went there.
You said you changed the premiere.
You know why?
So that I
it's
couldn't be there.
It's the way your hater ears took it. I said we changed it because I wanted you here with us.
Yeah.
See,
That's
how
what I
that
meant.
works.
That's what I meant, Angie Martinez.
I'm sorry for what I said.
It's just been a rough 2018 for us, you know.
I love you. You're a kind, gentle soul.
Thank you so much.
You think about no one else but yourself.
We're going to end our careers together. Watch it. We're going to end up having our same show together. Like, somebody going to put us together and be like, this is the combination right here.
That'd be amazing.
It's not a terrible idea, by the way.
No, it's not.
This is, no, there's a whole East Coast, West Coast new thing.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's a beautiful,
That
it
would
could
be
be a
epic.
beautiful thing.
Man, so with
Let's
page
put it in the
6,
air.
are you going to possibly do more when they hit you up?
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
it's easy for me. They're in New York.
Yeah.
You know, and Bevy Smith has been a friend of mine for a long time. She's on the show, and the producers are always great to me. So it's just an easy fit, and
And it's low hanging fruit for you as
it's
well.
right
just
there.
To get in
And they make
yeah.
it very easy for me to pop in and tell. And I'm not like a gossipy girl, so I'm not.
Right.
I'm not telling something that somebody wouldn't want to know. But I do have a lot of insight and information that helps add to the show. So they have me on for that. Usually, I tell them about some interviews that I had, and we were talking about one of the interviews I had with Michael B. Jordan, where he's talking about Ryan and how they've worked together and what their relationship was like. So I can refer to just facts and things that have happened without it being too
All right, and
out
that's
of character,
so you
out of pocket.
Friday show, today's show, you doing that all the way
Today,
live.
page 6, yes.
Go ahead now.
It's like a local listing on
and
Fox.
that's on Fox. Go ahead.
Yeah, yes.
For some reason, I feel like they're gonna start to use you more.
Yo, you're really not a hater, Big.
Nah.
You're really not.
Oh, she felt that. Hey man. Hey
on
man.
it.
That's
She's like,
that's
wait.
mommy kicking in too.
Yeah.
Like, Big, you're really not.
You're really
Because
good.
and you know I'm a sensitive guy too. I would have went home like, damn, am I?
No,
Is that what she gathered from me?
No, I just have bad hearing.
You dressed up as Cardi B for Halloween.
Hello.
How much fun was that?
It was so much fun. My whole personality changed.
Yeah. once you put it all on.
My fiance was like, yo, stop sticking your tongue out.
Yeah.
Tongue in your mouth.
What that tongue do? No, like,
Every picture that I took that night, my tongue is out of my mouth. It's just so stupid.
You were in character. You had to.
But it was so much fun.
let me ask you this, Angie. For the years that you've been in radio,
Yeah.
people really love you. And not that it sounds so much like a question of why. Why do they love you? But really, like, what do you think that Angie Martinez thing is?
Well, first of all, I could say the same thing about you. You know, people feel the same way about you. I meet people in the street all the time that are from here and be like, "Oh yeah, but do you know Big?" Like people feel like that about you here too. And I think it's people know you. You've been on for so long. It's about being an honest person and sharing your truths and who
Right.
you are. And it's not even like you have to share every little tidbit, but they know you. It's like your cousin that you love them no matter what. It's like you might not see them every day, but you love
Right.
them because you know them, and so you start to build that relationship. And I think I try to be a good person. I try to be an honest person, and I think I try to be fair.
Yeah, and
And
people
I-
trust you too.
I try not to do anybody too dirty. You know, it's like
Right,
over
right.
the years.
Is it getting more difficult with so much of like the social media and how there's so much clickbait and
Yeah.
even now to the things that you feel like, damn, I gotta ask this because this is what's going on.
Yeah.
You know?
But usually by the time the artist comes and sits in the seat, if there's something I have to ask, they know I have to ask.
Yeah, yeah,
When
yeah.
they sit in the seat, they know that. And I try to always do it with respect.
Right.
And, you know, we do want to get to things. And if you're sitting in the seat, you know that
Right.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's about
What about
being
when you get the
respectful.
don't ask? You know what I'm saying?
I hate those. And a
it
lot
could
of times I won't even do the interview.
There it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of times
man.
I won't.
Yeah.
And with
good.
no resentment. It's cool. Like there's no beef. Like you don't want to do it. I
It's
get
just
it.
how can I
but don't
have you
wanna-
in and not ask?
Yes.
You know
So
what
how
I'm
about
saying?
let's not even do it.
Yeah.
And when you're ready, if you want, then come or let it pass and then we can talk
Yeah,
about
I'll be here, God willing. I'll be here when you know.
Yeah, because you don't want it to be awkward. You don't want that elephant in the room.
Yeah.
And there's some things that will be like a scandal, and I won't ask because I don't care
Right.
about it, or because it's like fabricated scandal, and I feel like a guest has something way more to offer than whatever that stupid headline is for that
Yeah,
day.
and that's what I tell people
Yeah.
as well. I like, man, I'm gonna get a good interview without going into the mud pit and pulling out something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the interview.
Because they're people and they have things to offer, and it's like it's not always the clickbait. That's the thing.
Yeah,
you might
yeah.
not get them. By the way, I'm always okay with not getting the most clicks if I feel good about what we put
What you
out
did,
in the world
yeah.
or what the piece of content is. Because not everybody wants everything.
Yeah.
What was your interview like with Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
I love that interview.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite interviews, and he's such a little. He's so when he was leaving, he was like, "That's the best interview you ever did." I was like, "Shut the hell up!"
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I was like, "Shut the hell up and get out of my studio." But then when it had like the most clicks of it. Like,
Hey, man,
time.
he told the Breakfast Club too. He said it's gonna be your most viewed clip.
Yeah.
Your most viewed interview.
But the thing that was dope about him is I think he came in a little nervous. He was like worried about, because I guess he's been under attack a lot. You know,
Yeah.
and he was waiting for that. And I think once it took like 2 minutes for him to be like, "Oh, she's not trying to hurt me."
Right? Yeah.
And then once he was comfortable like that, he just told his story, and he's got a crazy ill story to tell. Like the kid is, he watched his father. Well, his father got murdered up the block from his house. He'd been holding on to that guilt for so long. I don't think he's a kid that thought he was gonna make it past 15,
Right.
16 years old.
Yeah.
So all of this, people talking about him, the beefs, all that, I don't think he cares. I think it was his way out. I think it was his way to make a better life for himself and his family. And I think, he's a
Do
student
you feel-
of 50 Cent. He's not
Yeah.
afraid of beef or scandal or drama.
And we've seen this in our careers, just in life, where it's like we've seen somebody and then you see them get a little older and you get a chance to see them turn that corner.
Yes, I pray that we see that from him.
Yeah,
I
so-
pray that he has the opportunity to do that because he's really smart.
Yeah, and he's giving.
He's very savvy. He's charming. And he's charming in a way because he's so when anybody's like free like that, like you could just be free who you are, say
Right.
what you want, and not care. It's hard not to watch that.
Right.
What was your
Somebody like
reaction
that.
when you were like, "Do you take your craft seriously?" And he was like, No.
Yeah.
Man.
Like,
No,
what
I
was your,
don't.
like,
I was
what were
like,
you
what the
thinking?
hell?
What could I do but laugh? Because that's his truth. It's like
Yeah.
I can't.
Not
He's
denying
not
it.
gonna front and be like, all right, let me spit some bars. That would be fake. That would be whack.
Put that on.
And the truth
Turn me
is-
up on my headphones.
Uh-huh.
The truth is, the thing about hip hop, even from the beginning, what's been beautiful about this art form is that when it's truthful, right? And so it's like when it's truthful, that it's at its best,
Yeah.
and it's like that's all you could ask from somebody. You know, we've had artists. He's not the first artist to like just want to have fun in the
Yeah.
studio and not be like lyrical bars, or
Right.
profound statements. Like there's been fun artists throughout the years, many
Yeah.
of them. And I think if you're truthful and you find a pocket that people connect to, then good for you.
Yeah, I just would like to see Baby Brother just, turn that corner. You know what I'm saying? And there's been,
But he's been
some
out for
disrespect.
5 minutes.
Right, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Give him
gotta
that
give him
time.
the time.
And then it's also hard just being from here and some of the things that was thrown
I know.
here as well. And it's not like no East Coast, West Coast beef. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that would
I
be
just want him-
ridiculous.
I just want him to turn that corner because I see what he's doing with giving money to kids and taking care of people and stacking
That's what I'm
moms
saying.
up.
There's a good heart in there.
Yeah.
But I
so-
think he's a fighter too. I think he comes from nothing, and I think he's a kid who was getting his sneakers out of the garbage can. Like he comes from nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's out here surviving, and he knows what he gives them clickbaits. He gets followers.
Yeah, man.
They buy his streams. This is working for him.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think it's like by any means necessary type of mentality. And so, like you say, I hope that he gets to a point where he can, because he can contribute something
Yeah.
grand to the world, right?
Yeah, and he making music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's making music,
Yeah,
man.
And I get it. And I
Yeah.
think I think for some of us who are a little more seasoned and been through a few things, and sometimes, like we got to just give him a break on a few things for now.
Don't forget Page 6 on Fox tonight. Make sure y'all go ahead and check that out. Hello.
Because I'm going to be on the show.
Hello.
This is a good day. I'm on Big Boy in the morning.
Go ahead now.
And then later, I'm going to be on Page 6 TV.
That's what the hell you
That's
do.
what it is.
It's radio, television.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do it all.
How
Big
many
Boy.
outfit changes you going to have to do today?
I might wear this later.
No, you won't.
Actually, I might be in. I don't know. We might.
Right, yeah. It depends on what the day is like.
Depends on my day.
We'll see what
goes.
happens. We're getting towards the end of the year. What do you think was the best album of the year, or at least your favorite album of the year?
Do you remember all the albums that came out?
No, my brain is going to
Yeah.
stop right now completely.
because we did this earlier and it
What
was
was
like
yours? Give refresh my memory.
it wasn't even mine. It was how many albums came out this year.
Astro
Here's
World.
some
Go ahead now.
KOD, Invasion of Privacy, Astro World, The Carter Five, Kamikaze, Everything Is Love, Beer Bongs and Bentleys, Victory Lap, Scorpion, Kids See Ghosts, Redemption. That's only some of them.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot of albums that I was like,
And there's
damn.
still a ton that are coming. Nazir.
Yes. God, there was a lot of albums.
Yeah.
I don't know. I loved Everything Is Love album.
Yes.
But I'm a grown up.
Go ahead now.
And I
Yeah.
know them, and I appreciate the lessons of love and life and all of that. And that album was on repeat for me this year.
Yeah.
Very much so. So
I like
Everything
that
Is
album
Love
too.
album I love.
What was for you?
I really like J. Cole's album.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that was mine.
Yeah.
I think Invasion
J-Rock
of Privacy and The Carters
Redemption.
was the most. The albums I probably listen to the most. Like whenever I have, I always listen to music, but also when I'm in the shower, it's like my first go-to. Like, I
Right.
would definitely want to listen to that
And see,
one.
I just like what Cardi did.
I love what
Yes.
Cardi did.
You know what I'm saying?
And her
I-
album was great.
Yes.
Yes.
You
It
know what
wasn't
I'm
like
saying?
she just, because at first it was all this personality and everybody just wanted to root for her because she was the underdog. And then this girl actually
Yeah, she
delivered
came with an album.
a great album on
Yeah.
top of it. It's just like the cherry on, it's just good for her.
What you doing for the holidays, Angie?
I haven't figured that out yet,
Right,
Vic.
yeah.
You want to invite me over? What are you doing?
You more than happy to come over.
What are you
Do you
doing?
cook for Thanksgiving?
I do cook. Actually, I am doing Thanksgiving in my house. And we have a very big mixed family, and everybody contributes. We
I
do
heard that.
we do a list, and then we say who's making what. I've been lazy the past couple times, and
As you
I
should.
have bought a big tray of rice.
Yeah, as you
Oh,
should.
wow.
But that good ass rice,
But
though.
it's good. It's
That-
from Uptown. It's from it's like from the mom in the back of the kitchen place.
Not even rice that she made. She said it's from Uptown.
Angie.
Is it gonna be ready in like 20 minutes?
Yeah, 'cause I gotta go.
Because I can make rice for 5 people, but when you got to make rice and there's
It's a
30
lot.
people there, it's
Yeah.
hard to get it right.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
man.
true.
I say whatever works because it's about family, it's about spending time, it's about being in a moment. And I'd rather buy the tray of arroz con gandules than be in the kitchen messing it up. I have to do it, spend all that time and miss the time with my family.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or sitting there like, man, I wonder if they like it. Is it too sticky? Damn. You know
That
what
was
I'm saying?
like
Like, are they eating it just because?
The spot uptown I buy it from is guaranteed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No disappointment.
Like, hell yeah. Like,
But I will make a few things. I will make a
just
few
got to
things.
place it in the back seat right. You know what I'm saying? Or put it in the trunk the right way.
Yes.
What about for Christmas?
On the floor.
Did you get a chance to get away for Christmas?
My
or?
family does Christmas Eve. It's like a very big thing in my family. So we start early. We just unnecessarily eat too much.
Yeah, don't you love that?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know how when you
so
full
horrible.
and then it go a little bit, then you eat a little bit like, oh, I'm full again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then Christmas, I do absolutely nothing,
I heard that.
which is great.
Are you a gift giver?
I am.
Really?
I'm a gift giver. I like to get. I also like to receive gifts.
Yeah.
Anybody,
It's a little bit of both. If y'all wanna-
Just in case somebody listening, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
can do a registry, maybe like on Amazon.
Now, you said,
Great
did you say
idea.
fiance?
Yes,
When do you have a date already?
I don't.
I heard
No,
that.
we're like one of those. We've been together a very long time, and we've been engaged for like 2 years.
Okay.
We live like a married couple. We
heard
just
that.
haven't done it. We just haven't done it yet.
Um,
We
think
will.
you
though.
will?
Natalia,
Yeah, we totally
She
will.
just got married in October.
And how long
October
did it take you to put it together?
It was quick.
We got engaged at New Year's Eve this past year, like 2017 into 2018.
And you married already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
you're focused.
She's
Yeah.
like,
I was
we
focused.
married.
I haven't
You
done
know why?
anything.
Because I didn't like it was like just year wise. Like I didn't want to wait over a year to get married, but I also didn't because I wanted a fall wedding. I don't want a spring or a summer. I would sweat my face off. I wasn't about it. I was like, I need a fall. I need like cool.
So you got to
air.
think about all that.
Yeah.
Angie.
Yeah, I'm not doing any of that though.
Yeah. You going straight
I
indoor?
have a very different vision for weddings. And I would if you ask me like the perfect, I'd be in my living room with my
Okay.
with like literally like 8 people.
I heard that.
Because I feel like I don't really care about a wedding. I care more about a marriage,
marriage.
and a healthy marriage. And for me, and I don't like a show. I'm not like a showy person like that. So I just feel like I just would want the people that will be in our lives kind of in the room. and
Bridesmaids
then
coming out singing Ladies Night.
None of that's gonna happen. It's not
Like, good Lord have mercy.
Missy and Kat. Mary will be the maid
You
of
know what
honor.
I'm saying?
She'll be singing on
How in the
her.
hell did y'all get a jet ski in the living room? That's what I'm asking. Now, and she has
never
her
gonna happen.
next ceremony tomorrow, Saturday,
So what we
which
did
is
do it-
the black
by
black
the way-
Mexican and other ceremony.
I
that we
love
call.
other people's weddings.
Yeah,
I
people's
really-
weddings.
like, I would love.
Well,
to
are you going to be in town?
Yeah, you can be here
We know
Saturday.
you're doing.
I'm
got a big
actually
party.
going to another wedding in Napa.
Oh,
Damn.
Look at that.
Oh,
So what we
saying
did
a more
was-
important wedding. Go ahead.
We did
Sorry,
vows.
they invited me before the day of. All right, so I have a plan.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We did like a very small ceremony with our family and a brunch, and then that was it. Like no dancing, no speeches, no nothing. And then this is the one that we're looking forward to because it's all
A
of our
party.
friends. It's just a party.
That's gonna be
like
fun.
drinks and dancing, and like everyone's gonna be there, all our friends. So it's gonna be.
So
it's gonna be
this
fun.
we didn't get invited
He,
to
like,
the official one.
Stop.
Wait a
Not at
minute.
all.
I call
So-
this the black Mexican and other.
Have
No,
you,
this is the fun one.
big boy?
Yes.
Have you gotten her a gift yet?
Yes.
What is it?
It's cash.
Okay.
We did a honeymoon fund.
What I did.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, it's crazy because I would have been lying to you if you would have asked me yesterday. But my wife hit me this morning and she said, I'm on Natalia's registry. She said, it's cash such and such. And she said, how much should we give? And I was like, well, just, that's baby sister. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if we're giving out cash, maybe I should rethink my plan.
What, of getting married?
Yeah.
Invite more people? Tacky ass.
You don't need a blender, and I bet you don't need a toaster, but you need a honeymoon.
Yeah, she was like, well, if we're doing cash, let me see.
Like, I like the way you think.
Wouldn't write under any of my Olas because it's a wedding gift. Let me see here. Yeah, so no, we got you covered. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
No, no,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
not a problem, man.
We're excited.
If there was to be a ladies' night remake
Oh,
in this
gosh.
generation, who would you see on there?
Why does this question keep coming up? Such a weird. People are like really.
I just want to know who would you would put on, like just
I
for
know.
right
To
now.
choose.
no, but
It
it's,
would
so,
have to
it's
be.
so weird to think about that, right? Like now in this day, I would have to. Well, Cardi would have to.
Yeah.
Be, right?
Yes.
I would love if Cardi and Nicki could
Yeah.
be on it together. What a
Perfect.
what a statement that would be. And then, oh gosh, why would you do this to me?
I had to.
Who else would be on it? When do we throw a little Kim on it? Just
Yeah,
like
hell
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Keep it-
Because
keep it G. I like
keep
that.
it G and original, and also Kim and Nicki have had, and then so it would be all of them making nice together
Yeah,
at the
you know what I'm
same
saying?
time.
And then we bring somebody with a peace pipe too. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Peace
Like,
pipe?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
We put like Kehlani on there or something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Kehlani. I would like, because you know how Missy kind of raps.
Yeah.
Or could do
Little
like
bit of balance.
either Kehlani or like a SZA or somebody
Oh,
like
Missy's
that.
gonna be like,
That
F that, I'm active
Yeah.
too. I'm coming down.
Yeah,
We just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because,
Yeah.
because everybody is active. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, of course, but everybody's
Yes.
active. Alrighty now, but definitely Cardi, Nicki,
Yeah.
I like that.
Kaylani.
We should
Lil
make it happen.
Kim.
Or they could
Lil'
just do
Kim.
a new song, or everybody could just make nice and do a new song.
Right? Yeah.
Why does it have to be ladies' night?
Like,
Come
do I have
on.
to go ahead and do it again? Because
Leave
I
me
didn't
my-
even know I was going to do that one. You know?
I barely made that one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, please, let it
Iconic.
be. Big Boy
Big
Neighborhood,
Boy.
Angie Martinez. Definitely want to thank you for coming
Thank
into the
you.
neighborhood and hanging out with us.
I love you guys. I love it here. Thank you so
Love
much.
you as well,
you
man.
so much.
Page 6 on Fox. Check your
Hey.
local listings so you can
Yes.
go ahead and check out our queen.
I will be
That's
on
going down
today.
tonight. And thank you for coming in. When you
Thank
get
you,
a chance,
baby.
just come and hang out with us
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Whenever you want. And plus, you and I will do something together.
Yeah.
So then we'll see each other all the time.
As we should.
I love
Okay,
it.
good.
Are you writing another book?
I don't know. I'm thinking about
did
it.
You, oh, yeah, see, I'm thinking about it too.
Are you?
Yeah, I feel like I put everything in the first one though. You know what I'm saying?
Just redo it.
Like
It's okay.
Charlemagne did it. He was like, all right, well, he did the first book and it was like, oh, Charlemagne.
Yeah.
And then now it's like,
Mental
you know,
health is
yeah,
that
shook
shit.
one. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the next one would be.
I could have did one on mental health.
Yeah, you know.
I have some issues.
Yeah. And I don't think everybody
No,
can
just
relate to
kidding.
like having loose skin from losing
That's-
weight. I don't think that's the book. You know what I'm saying? The loose
That
skin.
doesn't feel like the book.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it could be part of the book.
Right.
You could do a book about like transitions.
Being a father.
That part.
Transitions.
Raising
You know how
husband.
you know how Michelle
Husband.
Obama did becoming?
Yes.
You could do
But
like
key word is Michelle Obama. Yeah.
There's that part. There is that part.
Yeah. My book barely sold the first time. You know? That's
doesn't
why
mean it
Simon
wasn't
Schuster.
amazing,
Yeah,
though.
it was an amazing read for me. You know what I'm saying? That's why Simon Schuster didn't come back for a second one. You know what I'm saying? I never went to audio book, none of that shit.
Maybe
This
it was,
time you will, though.
Right.
Maybe it was Simon and Schuster's fault.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. You know what?
I agree,
Blame it on
man.
them.
That's what
I'm-
I'm gonna do. Yes,
yeah.
it was their fault.
It was
Yeah.
their fault.
Does it
'cause
sound
maybe
believable when I say it?
Yes, because if you don't market something properly, and also the book,
Oh, they
the
market
book
the hell out of it.
They marketed the hell out of it.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so it wasn't that.
Yeah.
It was the bookstores.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were hating on you.
It
Closing
was
early.
crazy
Put 'em out.
how many books they sent to me after. And I remember I did a book signing in Harlem, right? And when I got there, I got out the van and it was like, oh, you know, your book signing in Harlem, New York. All right, let's go. I went in literally. It was
gosh.
me. And I got a homie named Marcel from Canada. His wife worked for the airline, so he just fly
goes
everywhere.
everywhere.
He came in.
That was nice. of
It
him.
was like 2 other people that heard I was going to be there and came.
Yeah.
And then there was a lady, it was cold outside, and it was
Yeah.
a lady that came in for shelter, and
Sleep.
she was asleep. And so they wanted to throw her out, and I was like, man, let that lady sleep.
Please let her stay.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
Because
room.
I'm going to strategically take the picture over near this small little crowd that I can handle.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
But literally, and the guy that owned the place that was also like a juice bar, he was there making
Yeah.
juices.
That was nice.
He had more people coming in during my book signing to buy juice than that came in to buy my book.
Well, the bookstore should have promoted it better.
Yeah, it's their fault.
Yep, they should have.
They should have.
There
They
it
were
is.
wrong, and they
Yeah.
were wrong.
And now there's Instagram.
Yeah.
And Twitter game is even more
There we
so.
go.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
see? That's
so
why.
I know if I had a book now, I would crack over 200 books sold.
Definitely.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, you know.
Within 24 hours.
With
We're
Come
gonna
on.
we're gonna
24
figure this
days.
We're gonna
out
put-
because this is an
24 days.
injustice.
Yeah, you know what I get too, Angie? I get people like, man, when I talk to them, they be like, man, you should write a book.
Oh damn!
That's the hurtful shit right there.
Oh damn! Like I got a book.
Yeah, I get that a lot, Angie. You ever thought about writing a book? Like, yeah, I
You
did
should
think about
take
writing a
because the
book.
book is great inside, so you should take the insides of the book,
Uh-huh.
slap a new cover on
Right.
it with a new
Ah,
title,
Right.
and,
That's-
and now
that's
with
good, bro.
social media,
Refurbish. the
Yeah.
book.
And people be like,
Just
man, you still work at
re-release
Emmons?
it.
You know what I'm saying? Like-
Just add like one new chapter and be
Yeah.
like the exclusive version.
it's like the best
bonus
of.
Like how
It's like
people
the Big
do
Boys
albums
best
and they
of.
restrip. I
Yes.
can just restrip my book.
Yes.
That's what you're going to do.
There it is
Boom.
right there.
We got it.
Thank you,
That's
Angie.
why she's on page 6, ladies and gentlemen.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. All righty, Angie Martinez in the neighborhood, Big Boys
Big
neighborhood.
boy.